Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. In this video, I'm going to summarize a famous story titled The Broker, written by Swaroop Kisan, the famous Rajasthani Hindi poet. So let's begin the introduction. The story titled Broker, The Broker is written by Swaroop Kisan, famous writer in Rajasthani and Hindi languages. This story is translated from Rajasthani in English by Shyam Mathur. The original title of the story is Dalal. It's narrated in the first person by Tansuk. Tansuk, who is a professional cattle broker. It explores the themes like moral conflict, poverty, guilt, and the burden of survival. The story is built around a critical turning point in the broker's life that forces him to confront the deep ethical consequences of his profession. So let's begin the story. And for the story, I have given important key points, and under each key points, I'll be trying to connect the important segments of the story. So, who is the main character? The story is told by Tansuk. Tansuk is a man, is a person who works as a broker in the cattle business. He's a cattle broker. Broker means a broker who is someone who helps people buy and sell cattle and takes a commission, small amount of money, commission for helping them to make the deal. So Tansuk is a cattle broker. Tansuk is well known in his area. People respect him because he helps the traders buy and sell the cattle easily. But he also says something very important at the beginning. So, what does he say? He says, a load of lies on my head and nectar on my tongue. That means, that means he lies a lot, but speaks in a sweet, convincing manner. He fools both the buyers and the sellers. He admits that he sells even the worst cattle by lying and hides the truth to earn money. He says this is how he survives because he has no land, he has no other job, he has only one work that's called as the cattle broker. So sometimes he has to tell lie and sometimes he has to tell truth also. So that's the reason says he says a load of eyes on my head and nectar on my tongue. Tansuk knows that lying is wrong and he doesn't feel proud of what he does. So he says, I do realize that a lie is the lowest form of sin. But he still lies every day because he feels he has no other way to feed himself. He says that the word broker makes people look down on him, but he's helpless. He's trapped in this kind of life. One evening, one summer evening, Tansuk comes home tired. He lies down on a charpai, the traditional Indian cot. He hears sparrows making noise above him. He notices that the roof is broken and the ceiling is falling apart. This makes him think about his own life. He thinks that, like this roof, how his life is empty and how his life is also damaged. He feels just like the house. He starts thinking about all the wrong things he has done. So, what are the wrong things he has done? He thinks, he thinks he sold sick animals to poor buyers. He helped buyers cheat honest sellers. He told countless lies just to earn money. Even after doing all this, he's still poor, he's still hungry. He starts feeling sad and guilty. So while Tansuk is thinking, that time an old man comes to his house and he says, Tansuk, I want to buy a buffalo. I need to buy a buffalo. Please help me. The old man is about 60 years old. He looks tired. The old man is weak and he sits down near Tansuk's feet. He says his son was in the hospital for the past 2 years. Now the doctor has told him to give the boy milk every day. So he wants to buy a buffalo for milk as well as for income. So one old man comes, 60 years old man comes and he says that I want to buy a buffalo because my son was in hospital for the past 2 years, and the doctor has told him to give milk every day. So please help me to buy buffalo to get milk as well as the income. Now, the buffalo he wants to buy, that buffalo belongs to Kashi, who lives nearby the house of Tansuk, right? To whose buffalo he wants to buy? He wants to buy the buffalo of Kashi. As soon as Tansuk hears Kashi's name, he remembers what Tansuk remembers. He remembers Kashi is very poor. Kashi's wife has cancer, and doctors have said that she needs surgery. Kashi had earlier begged Tansuk to sell his buffalo so he could get money for treatment, but the buffalo is sick and has had 4 miscarriages and even might die very soon. So suddenly he remembers about Kashi's financial condition, his family conditions, that even Kashi also would like to sell his buffalo because Kashi's wife is suffering from cancer and she requires money because she has to go for surgery. But the problem is here, Kashi's buffalo is sick. Kashi's buffalo has already had 4 miscarriages, and the Kashi's buffalo might die very soon. Now Tansuk is in Dharam Sankat. What to do? Now Tansuk faces a very big problem. He's stuck between two helpless people. Kashi, who needs to sell the buffalo to save his dying wife. On the other hand, the old man who wants to buy the buffalo to save his sick son. But the buffalo is very sick. If the old man buys this buffalo of Kashi, he will waste his money and his son won't get the milk which he requires. But if Tansuk refuses to help, then Kashi's wife may not get the money for surgery and might die. Tansuk thinks, who should I save? Should I save? Who should I save and who should I cheat? He feels guilty for his past lies. He feels that this is God's punishment for his past sins. So the final decision he takes, the old man again asks him, Tansukji, shall we go to Kashi's house? Tansukji, shall we go to Kashi's house? At this moment, Tansuk cannot take it anymore. He shouts, I'm not a broker. You old man, do whatever please you. He starts shouting at this old man, I'm not a broker. You old man, do whatever you want to do it. This means that Tansuk refuses to help this old man. He doesn't want to lie again. He doesn't want to be the reason for another person's pain. The old man slowly gets up with his walking stick and the old man leaves. Tansuk lies back on the charpai, looks up at the broken ceiling, hears the sparrows fighting again. Nothing has changed in the world outside, but something has changed inside Tansuk. Hence, we can say this story shows the struggles of poor people who often have to choose between the bad and worse. The story shows how even a man who lies for living can have a conscience, can have an inner voice of right and wrong. The story shows that sometimes life gives us no easy choice. Every decision sometimes can hurt somebody. That even the smallest person in society can feel guilt, sadness, and can also need for redemption. So this is how I have tried to summarize the interesting story, The Broker, written by Ram Swaroop Kisan. This story is in the syllabus of second semester BBA General English under Bangalore City University. Friends, hope you have liked this video. Click on the like button, write in the comment box, subscribe the channel. If you haven't yet done it, any questions, any queries, please do reach me at mukeshenglish@gmail.com. Thank you once again. Stay in tune with Mukesh English.